Hello again, YouTube. We are now continuing the My Little Dashie story, where we last left off. Why do I have to remind you? I am uploading all of these all in the same day, just to show you how much free time I have. And I would be doing epic rap battles of ponies. Some of you who've seen the Mike and Johnson pilot are probably waiting for that. Waiting for me to fail, probably. You slimy bastards. But I would be working on it. But my parents are home, and for me to rap, I don't need any distractions, and they hate hearing me rap. They don't mind me recording a few journals, as I call them. So, let us begin. I walk up to my porch, carefully, not to make too much noise as I get my keys out. Unlock the two deadbolts, the master lock, and finally the doorknob, and open my door. It is dark inside, due to me leaving while there is still light out. With a flicker of a switch, a single bulb in the hallway comes to life, shedding some light into the living room. Most of the furnishings are my parents'. Then again, so is this house. I became the owner of it after their passing, and have done what I can to keep it that way. Still, with the Philly Rainbow Dash in my arms, I walk into the living room. As I pass the family portrait, I greet with a, "Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad." I know they aren't there, but knowing that they love me and that I love them helps me stay sane and to keep going in my miserable life. As I enter the living room, I can feel a stringing in my arm. She had woken up, most likely when I turned on the light, and is now getting antsy. With no idea what to do or how to tackle the situation again, I sit her on the couch. Immediately, she jumps out of my jacket and looks around. Already investigating her surroundings, I continue to watch her as she explores the couch, then continues to the coffee table. "What are you doing here in my world?" I didn't mean to ask that question out loud, but it just sort of happens every now and then. Only seeing my few friends once in a great while, I found myself talking to, well, myself a lot. I don't own a pet because that just means more money to dish out, and I'm already struggling as it is. For my question, the only response is another blank look on her face. That tells me that she has no clue either. Then again, what else should I expect from a filly that can't even talk yet? "Are you lost?" The moment the words left my mouth, her ears fall, and she looks to the ground. Oh. The realization strikes me that she has no clue what is going on, where she is, who I am, or anything else. She is beyond the word lost. She is misplaced. Dun dun dun. Well, until something happens, I guess you can stay with me. I see how she lifts her head up. Her ears starting to erect once again, and looks at me with worry. My words don't sound that encouraging, so I throw on a smile as I speak. "Don't worry. I'm sure whatever brought you here will fix itself within time. We just gotta wait. Is that alright?" I'm not sure why I asked that, but it seems to do the trick. Her ears perk right up and she smiles. The next few hours are spent giving her the grand tour of my house. Nothing amazing to see, and I avoid taking her into my bedroom out of fear that the large amount of dirty clothes would swallow her up. Afterwards, I give her something to eat. I break up some small carrots, and amazingly, I discover she has some teeth. Since she is still a filly, I wasn't sure if she could eat solid foods such as carrots yet. Then again, she is from a cartoon, so I don't know what is correct for her anyways. Satisfied with the food, she finds a comfy spot in my father's recliner and sits. I don't mind. It's not like I sit in it. I was never allowed when he was alive. So why should that change even after his passing? It's his chair, but I'm not going to be mean to the filly for not knowing that. So I let her sit where she is most comfortable. I also give her a small blanket to wrap herself in. Due to my house's current temperature, it's not as cold as it is outside, but my furnace has had problems since before my parents' passing. There was a trick to fixing it, but that died along with my father. I must have fallen asleep at some point. I honestly expected myself to be wide awake due to such an interesting event. But after the long hours at work and staying up to take care of Dash, my body had other plans. I'm not sure how long I was out before I awoke, but it doesn't matter. As I close my eyes, I feel something against my side. I look, and sleeping beside me is a small plain filly. Her rainbow mane and tail still. Her head resting on the inside of my elbow. Aww. I completely fucked up this story. I know the meme gets old, but I have to say it. My heart exploded again. Lying there sleeping and curled up beside me had me smiling ear to ear. Her gentle breaths are barely heard. Her hairs on her mane tickle my arm, and I hold back any movement to itch. The warmth of her body against my stomach warms my already weak heart. Through a few months isn't a long time. It's how long I've wanted a moment like this. My own little pony. A Rainbow Dash plushie to sleep with and hold tight. But now I have the real Rainbow Dash, a filly sleeping at my side, content as though she knows me since birth. Right now, there is nothing else that matters to me. My despair, my sore feet, and painful heart all go unnoticed as everything else can come remotely close to the feeling I am feeling right now. This joy I am experiencing at this moment as I lie awake on my couch. She is here. She is real. Right now, she is my little pony. She is my little Dashie. Aww. Alright. Well, that's enough reading for right now. I am hungry and I need lunch. Well, sorry for fucking up the story with my stutters. Once again, this is my first reading. So, fuck you very much.